Wu Zetian, the only and most legendary female emperor in Chinese history. Part 6. When Li Ji and Wu Zetian found themselves at a disadvantage during successive conflicts with ministers outside the palace, a middle-level official named Li Yifu took the initiative to express his loyalty to the emperor. However, it is important to note that historical accounts differ on Li Yifu's character and actions, so I will present the revised passage below with a more neutral tone. During a time when Li Ji and Wu Zetian faced challenges from ministers outside the palace, a middle-level official named Li Yifu came forward to pledge his loyalty to the emperor. Li Yifu, known for his complex reputation throughout history, was described in Bai Juyi's poems as a person who hid a knife in a smile, reflecting the conflicting views surrounding his character. Initially serving as a civil servant in the central government, Li Yifu was later assigned to a remote region called Bizhou as a military local official due to his involvement in crimes against Prime Minister Sun Wuji. Unwilling to go to Bizhou, Li Yifu sought the assistance of his friend Wang Dejian to devise a plan that would allow him to remain in the central government. Wang Dejian, renowned for his cunning and astuteness, proposed a solution to Li Yifu. He informed Li Yifu that although the emperor desired to appoint Wu Zetian as the queen, he hesitated to present this proposal formally due to potential opposition from the prime minister. Wang Dejian suggested that if Li Yifu could assist in resolving this matter, it could turn the situation in his favor. Upon hearing this, Li Yifu felt elated and requested an audience with the emperor that very night. During the meeting, Li Yifu advocated that the people of the nation overwhelmingly supported Wu Zetian as the queen. He implored Tang Gaozong to heed public opinion, remove the current queen of the Wang surname, and instead appoint Wu Zetian as the queen. Li Ji was taken aback by this revelation, as he was unaware of the extent of the public sentiment. Regardless of the veracity of the news, Li Yifu's dedication revealed to Li Ji the presence of influential factions within the central government that could align with him and Wu Zetian. This discovery filled Li Ji with excitement, and he promptly rewarded Li Yifu with a bucket of pearls as a token of appreciation, encouraging him to continue his efforts. Recognizing that the opportune moment had arrived, Li Yifu then shared the story of his demotion with Tang Gaozong. Upon hearing this, Tang Gaozong promptly reassured Li Yifu and rescinded the letter of demotion, allowing him to retain his original position. Consequently, Li Yifu managed to evade being transferred to the unwanted region of Bizhou. Moreover, his display of loyalty provided Li Ji and Wu Zetian with the motivation to retaliate against the prime ministers who had previously defeated them, marking a turning point in their struggle for power. The following day, Wu Zetian dispatched emissaries to express condolences to Li Yifu and promptly promoted him. This action conveyed a clear message to all the ministers: the emperor had firmly resolved to make Wu Zetian the empress. The promise of promotions and wealth awaited those who supported the emperor's decision. Consequently, a significant number of officials shifted their allegiance and began backing Wu Zetian as the queen. With this growing support, Li Ji and Wu Zetian made the decision to confront the prime ministers head-on. In 655, Li Ji summoned the prime ministers for an imperial meeting. From the outset, Li Ji spoke candidly, stating, "The queen does not have any children, but Wu Jiaoyi has a son. Now, I intend to make Jiaoyi the queen. What course of action should I take?" Prime Minister Xiao Suiliang, an influential and impatient minister who served both dynasties, rose to his feet and loudly replied, "The empress hails from a renowned family, and she was married to your majesty by the late emperor. When the late emperor passed away, he grasped my hand and entrusted you and the empress to my care. Furthermore, the empress has committed no crimes. How can she be easily removed? I dare not disobey the late emperor's will." Li Ji was left speechless upon hearing these words. Moreover, according to the laws of the Tang dynasty, a woman without children could only be divorced after reaching the age of 50. However, the queen was merely 25 years old. It became apparent that neither Tang Gaozong nor Li Ji could persuade the prime ministers. The meeting ended on a sour note, with no resolution in sight. Li Ji refused to accept defeat and persisted in convening another meeting with the prime ministers the following day to address the issue of changing the queen. Chu Suiliang, a skilled debater, was the first to respond. He earnestly spoke to Li Ji, saying, "If you truly wish to replace the queen, we will stand by your side. However, you must find someone from a respectable family." Wu Jiaoyi was previously a concubine of the late emperor, and this fact is widely known throughout the country. Chu Suiliang's revelation struck like a bombshell, dealing a devastating blow to Li Ji, leaving him ashamed and speechless. In the midst of his excitement, Chu Suiliang could not contain himself. He set aside the jade board he held for recording events, untied his kerchief, and began banging his head on the steps, shouting, "I deserve death for defying your majesty today. Your majesty, please allow me to retire and return to my hometown." Chu Suiliang used his own potential demise as a means to pressure the emperor into abandoning the idea of abolishing the empress. His impulsive actions left Li Ji feeling deeply ashamed, as his imperial dignity suffered a significant blow. The meeting between the emperor and his ministers took a violent and bloody turn. Witnessing the blood on Chu Suiliang's head, Li Ji became overcome with hysteria and fury, ordering Chu Suiliang to be forcefully removed. At that moment, Wu Zetian, who had been eavesdropping behind the curtain, also expressed her anger and shouted, "Why don't you kill this beast?" Simultaneously, a woman's roar emanated from behind the curtain where Wu Zetian stood, exclaiming, "Why don't you kill this beast?" Everyone present was stunned. It turned out that Wu Zetian had been secretly listening to the discussions between the emperor and the ministers. An inner palace member, Wu Zetian, had audaciously eavesdropped and interfered in the meeting of the emperor and his ministers, an unprecedented act. Moreover, she even attempted to harm the minister who had been entrusted with the vital task of governing the country by the former emperor before his demise. The situation unfolded so suddenly that Li Ji found himself at a loss for what to do. Fortunately, Prime Minister Sun Wuji stepped forward and addressed the emperor, saying, "Chu Suiliang is a minister entrusted with a weighty responsibility by the late emperor. Even if he is guilty, he cannot be punished." Once the turmoil subsided, the meeting between the emperor and his ministers concluded without any concrete results. The monarch and his ministers departed, leaving behind an atmosphere of discontent.